In the Pentality of forecasting, the fourth category we're going to go over, fourth area, is we're going to be looking at the supplier vendor. That's the outside sourcing that you're using to get something done. And what I would suggest as a means of understanding this is if you were to take the top 20 vendors that you work with, and by either capital contribution capital that you're spending on them, by time invested on them, or the need for their product to be able to perform, doesn't make a difference. You make a list of those 20, put them into the highest ranking being number one is number one. You need them all the way down to number 20. And you start to analyze them, you probably find that there's a lot more holes and gaps than you might understand. And the more you could start doing some projections about their future or understanding their future, you're better able to make some decisions. So you could take a look at, for example, do you believe that they'll be able to continue at the pace in which they're delivering? Do you believe that their products will be viable? Do you believe that they'll have superior products going forward? Do you believe management is making good decisions? Those type of thoughts are extremely valuable if you're looking at them regularly. And the reason being is you're not going to be caught off guard. And if you have a large enough team and you share this information, that data becomes useful for others to be able to say, do I want to participate or utilize this vendor? So let me give you an example. Let's say on your list you had a videographer. Nick is from Paris. And I use Nick because he's in front of me. Now, Nick might have a visa that's a 2-year visa and not plan on staying more than 2 years. If this project, which I think, Nick, we've been going on for quite some time, this project might not be able to be fulfilled by Nick if it was a 4-year project because he plans on moving to another country and living. So by taking vendors that are important and putting them into this list, you're able to make that decision, or somebody else is able to say, let's start looking for somebody as Nick will be phased out. Well, you could do the same thing for large-scale vendors. Let's say you have a manufacturer that is located in Azerbaijan, and this vendor has been producing for you. However, they're looking at their future. They are losing some of their major talent. Well, if the organization was aware of that, you could start looking for other opportunities to fill that gap. Not complicated. Again, horizon markers, looking to the future, and making sure you're planning properly. Azerbaijan, did I say that?